need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Shared AG, put her friend. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that end zone? I'm in the end zone, rocking that Kenzo. My Kindle. Beneath though, going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my man's a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing, I'm on. I get till I can't even. Sorry, mama, yeah, I know that. It was me and bro, buck on the plate. Best believe we had 50 cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt, so she know we ain't got no time to waste. And I let Adelmar crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in a tank. I'ma pull up just to stun. Cat, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gon' do? 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 I'm finna. What you gon' do?
I'm on a Sony lot, eating a lot of chips, stacking a lot of guaps. If I get it the pop, my mom get a coupe, my mom get a lot of rocks. I ain't got to mouth, let that in the past. My foot on the gas, the floor elevator, we facing my brad. How you want deposit the memo of cash? Red like yellow, like green, like gold. The events, I take the bank home. I won't keep quiet, I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend called, want me alone. None of my bitches be your home, and I blah. I'm a businessman, so I give her a loan now. 3 pumps in the chain from the Homer.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run in from the gun with Wright. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Right again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards almost gets him back to even, but it's going to be 3rd and 11 now. Pass play now. He puts everything behind this one. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And the Browns will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. And his first pass falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hand off to the back. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. And the Steelers going nickel. 3rd down. They'll throw it. Hits him on the in route. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Throwing the out route complete. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. On 1st down, they'll run. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 24. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 3 now. Putting the tight end in motion. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He's going to throw this one. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to throw now. Gets out of trouble. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
They'll throw on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He gets it away now from his own end zone. And this one spits out a little shy of midfield. They're going to be in enemy territory to begin this possession. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Getting right back to it after that interception. Connection made to Judy. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I love throwing a first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run here on first down. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that gives the Browns a first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
To throw here on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll look to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he gets this forward to the 19.
whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking for a throw here. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
That one's complete over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Steelers first down. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They'll get this one to Watkins. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running right. Here's Wright. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They run again with Wright. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Wright running out of the gun.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Second and 13. He sends this one to the end zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Get in the end zone, fella.
They send the tight end in motion. They go play action on 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's a give inside to Wright, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Award that tackle to Michael Hall. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. It is Cup left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Now a run with Wright. Finds a big lane. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Running behind center with Wright. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now looking to throw. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
3rd and long for him here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from his own end zone. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Browns trying to make some noise before halftime. They're set up at the 35 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Gets it to him on the screen. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Stays in the pocket. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Looking to the air here. Able to find Wright. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. To throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. He's got a man left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. You're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Second and 10 now. That's complete. David Njoku. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. From the left side. Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. One last play before the break. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. back on the handoff. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Escapes out to the left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout too. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Tight end going in motion here. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Come out throwing. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. brought in inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Lining up now to try the extra points. And the kick is good. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a give running right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Another carry for him. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He gets 6 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They're going play action. He rolls to his right. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
First and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Another try following the sack. That one complete to Njoku. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Play action on first down. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a give for Wright. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Going to the ground again on first. He finds some space again. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. They pick up 20 yards there. And that gives the Browns a first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Throwing now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back now, pressure on its way. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on third and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. Well, it didn't work out that time.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This will be from 52 yards. Got all of it, and this is good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. They'll run, first give to Zach Charbonnet. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They run it from the gun with Wright. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
Trying again, following the sack. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Throwing from the gun. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Setting up a throw. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. On 1st down, they'll run. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead to 8. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Now, after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick-6. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Pass play on 1st and 10. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trail by 8. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 48. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Back to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Setting up to pass. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now to throw. Throwing the out route complete. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. Man in motion, out of the slot. On second down, a run with Charbonnet. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Wright running out of the gun. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That one gains 7. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
He's down to a knee, and the Steelers getting ready to celebrate this victory.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
Shanti playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. No my hair boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me. Say boy, what you want? Get that. Shoot my mouth, shoot my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his soul. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows. I think he knows. When I play with him like that, plays him like that. He's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on, and he knows it's true. When I play with him like that, when I play with him like that, play with him like that, that he's coming right back.
Well,
Nice looking card too. We got Molten Man on the Grandiose. And then we got Iron Man. Let's go. Thank you, broski. Yeah, that's
hello.
a pretty nasty looking
That
card.
was
I mean,
too
I know
good
it's
not
low
to do
series,
that.
but
Oh, dude, I was about to at y'all. I was like, okay, did I fucking do something? What the fuck?
Madden's lame.
No, she's trying to reset her router, and like as soon as you popped in, she had just like turned it off like 3 seconds before, and I was just like, as soon as you popped in, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this to him. I'm just gonna fucking act like
I was,
we all got out.
I was like, damn, did I do something wrong? Shit. Uh, Sorry if I made someone mad.
You always do something wrong.
I, I,
You guys
I
didn't come out
guess.
with cussing. You guys are letting me
I'm not,
Spit on
slide.
your face.
Man,
I'm not the
you guys
old
know
Snell.
Custer's almost live. That Custer's almost live, right?
You still
I
Snell
just
though.
knocked myself out. But
I'm just not the college football Snell.
I'm gonna throw one in for you guys.
Yeah, I'm about over this
We're
game.
throwing in.
Ready for
I just
26 to
cussed.
come out.
We're throwing in, guys.
Well, you only got what, 2 months?
Actually, it'll probably Custar is probably gonna be live
Yeah,
tomorrow.
ain't it? Yeah, July.
You guys can't forget the Custar.
That's crazy how close it is already.
Come on, old man.
I get stitches. I get stitches, Tinker. I get stitches, bro.
Yes,
I'm
I
not a
did.
snitch though. We got Black Bolt.
Don't worry about it.
Look at that Black Bolt, man.
Don't forget you got
Count.
a taco in the
I
fridge.
got a bonus, so yeah.
No. You
Yeah,
wanna
I
heat
got
it up
bonus.
for me?
Hmm?
You wanna heat it up for me?
That did not
I
come up.
haven't asked you to heat my food up for forever.
Maybe.
And the last times I asked you, you made me heat it up my fucking self.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You could be a big girl sometimes.
No.
Yes.
I love you, baby.
I baby you all the time.
Be a big girl sometimes.
You're so pretty.
You can tell.
Not the bad pretty.
He said that.
The good pretty. Listen,
Are we talking about the dog or Reagan?
Don't
Reagan.
touch this.
Oh.
I wanna be baby.
Listen, Nicole calls me today. She goes, I need to tell you something, and like you can't tell anybody else. Which she goes, I just need to know like Zach trying to get with Sarah or that a thing? And I'm like, no. She's like, Zach's my buddy that just broke up with Nicole. They've been together for like 3 years, and then they just broke up not too long ago, like a month ago. But Zach went on us with us to the Renaissance Fair, and in a picture that we took together, Zach was standing next to Sarah, and it's on Facebook. So
So?
Nicole had thought that Zach.
He could have been standing next to Emily.
Well, she knows Sarah because Sarah's the innocent type, and apparently that's what Zach's into, is the innocent type.
You got to give me a second. My cookies are arriving.
Cookies?
Yeah, Luis is bringing me my cookies.
That's what I'm freaking talking about.
Don't worry about it. You didn't want none.
Give me
I
a
got
second.
double fudge.
I'll get it.
And something else.
You better change that face or else I won't get it.
Like a pink one or something.
Don't touch my titty.
Here you go, man. I'll take it. Appreciate it.
But, yeah, she called me freaking out. It's like,
Don't worry about what I got, dog. Remember, you didn't want one. Remember? I offered. You said no. So me and the boys are going to go downstairs and enjoy this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, boys.
did you hear my back?
Mom didn't want no cookies, so she ain't getting none. Well, her face right there. I should see her titties. But guess what it is? Guess what this week in school is? Teacher appreciation. So guess what Sonny's getting and I'm not?
Fucking cookies?
Appreciation. Lunch and candy. You what? She brought me leftover pizza from like 12 o'clock today.
Yeah, at least she brought you something.
Shut up, Sam.
What the girlies into?
Do you want to eat first?
Yeah. That was a smart one.
I want a cookie. Ew.
Fuck that shit.
I was like, what the
Cuss
fuck?
jar's full. That's all I'm saying. The cuss jar's full. I'm shaking. So,
I thought I did something wrong.
I'm so pumped. I'm pumped, dude. I forget who got wolf, man.
Babe, this guy just pulled a like $50,000 card.
The collector, does he know what he fucking hit? Does he know what he just hit? Collector, I gotta message him right now. I gotta message him, bro. Someone tag Pat, too. Someone tag Pat. Is Patrick in here? Holy shit. We just hit a nuke. We just hit a fucking nuke, dude. Oh my god, I'm shaking, guys. I'll call Collector up when I'm done. Oh my god. We just hit an absolute nuke, baby. Alright, guys, we're gonna have to run this cuss jar. I'm gonna have to start over tomorrow. You guys are just gonna have to let me cuss the rest of the night. Holy smokes, man, I'm shaking. I am absolutely shaking. Oh my god, I'm shaking. Okay. Let's run the cuss jar. We're gonna have to run this cuss jar. Alright. And you guys just gotta let me cuss the rest of the night. Okay, so good luck. Whoever wins this is gonna get an Ant-Man sketch and then basically like a $400 to $500 card. So, and then a pile of filler cards here. So, we're gonna run this, guys. We're gonna run it fast. So, if you guys want a chance at that cheer for Thor, we're gonna run it fast. Get in there. We need to tag Collector. I gotta call him up or something. Holy shit. I cannot believe we just hit that. You guys gotta let me cuss. Get in there. We're gonna run this fast. This is a $300 to $500 card. We're gonna sketch. Get in there. We're gonna run away with this for everyone watching. I cannot believe we just hit a 1-on-1 wolf, dude. We just hit a 1-on-1 wolf, dude. Okay, I'm stoked. Alright, we're gonna run it. We got 29 people. We're gonna run this. Good luck. You better get in there if you want a chance at this banger. Get in there. We're gonna give it 2 more seconds. 1, 2. Alright, the cuss jar is going. Good luck. Oh, snails! Let's go! GG's, bro. You just want some love. All right, I'm shaking, guys. I'm sorry. We just hit a 1-on-1 wolf, dude.
Fuck yeah! I just got a giveaway because he fills his cuss jar full crazy cards and shit. And whenever he fills it up, like he put a $400 card in. Guess what? I fucking won the motherfucker. And this whole night I haven't won a fucking giveaway. He's done about 50 of them.
Sorry. Oh man, I'm glad my mom wasn't
Sorry,
here.
guys.
If my mom was here, I'd probably be getting smacked. She's gonna be here tomorrow. All right, hold on. Let me turn that off. Is it stream lag? I'm sorry. We just hit a 1-on-1. Where was Pat? I don't know. Pat wasn't bidding on his boy. Pat was not bidding on his boy. But Pat, it's collector sanction. I know you know him, so you can give him a message. I'm gonna call him when I get off here. I don't know where he's at. He might be working. But yeah, we just hit a nuke. Yeah, he might be working. I'm gonna call him when I'm off. When I'm done here. He's probably working. I'll give him a call. I think Pat's got his number too. But yeah, we just hit a nuclear level Wolverine.
I can't believe that just happened.
Gotta write this down. I gotta make sure that was 11. I gotta make sure I write this cuss star down. Sorry guys, I got a little excited. I apologize for cussing. Little excited. I gotta make sure I get this number 11. Snell's grats on the cuss jar, bro. Alright guys, the cuss jar is gonna be live tomorrow. And we're gonna throw this is gonna be the starter card in the cuss jar tomorrow. We're gonna be running that tomorrow in the cuss jar. And then let's go. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. All right. Shoo. All right. Okay. We're box 3. Box 3. we hit it. We hit it 1-1. God, I'm so jealous. I want that card so bad. I know Pat wants it. Oh, JJ, why were you bidding on him? I thought you'd be bidding on Wolf. Maybe it was you and, oh yeah, you know I'm horny. You know I want to steal that card. I'm sure Pat does too. It'll probably end up in Pat's hands, I assume, at some point. I'm just glad I could pull it. All right, we're on box 3, guys. All right, we're pulling some fire, guys. We're pulling. The cuss jar is dead right now, guys. It's filled, so it's dead. We'll start the cuss jar again tomorrow. Let's keep pulling some nukes here. All right. Jessica Jones on the high series. Craven. We got Hulk. And Wilson Fisk on the high series. What do we need to manifest? You was bidding 2, Chris. You just missed out on a lead. Well, I mean, I would range it. I mean, value is subjective, but I'd range it anywhere from $15,000 to $30,000. And it just depends on how much someone wants to pay for it. If you got the right buyer or whatever. I mean, if it was my card, I would just sit on it. I would not give it away. I wouldn't sell it. Oh man, and the collector's probably at work. I'm gonna message him later. I cannot believe we pulled that, guys. All right, man. You guys want to get in on this other half? Look, Wolf is coming up. Wolf is coming in hot. Wolf is just having himself a lovely little break. Go make sure you guys go bookmark that other half. I think we got a nuke and
No, it's right here.
Oh,
we haven't pulled any nukes yet.
Might be a little cool now.
you said something.
I thought you was coming back right here.
And I'll make sure that the characters are listed when I'm off
This
here.
just looks like absolute shit.
I'm gonna have to FedEx that.
That's the best kind of Mexican, though.
I'm
The best Mexican is whenever it looks like shit.
This literally looks like fucking baby food.
Spider-Man or Miles, man. Those are the cards.
She has a leftover taco from last night, and it has like cheese dip and shit all over it, and it just looks like baby food. I was like, yeah, but that's the best. Fucking Corey's mom over here.
Cannot believe we hit a 1-1 mold, bro. Insane. Oh, we got a Palladium, guys. We got a Palladium incoming. We got a Doctor Strange. All right, good luck on the Palladium. Molten Man. No is having himself a night. No is having himself a night. Sheesh. All right, bro. Get back to work. I'll call you later. I'll get hold of you later. No. No. I don't know where I'm going to put this. Where I can't even put this gold down. Noah's having himself
That's what I just said. I just dropped my fucking graham cracker between my legs.
We hit a 1-1. Spider-Pack magic here. What do we need to hit for you guys? We need a lot. We need a lot. We need a lot. We got, oh,
Mhm.
what is it? This isn't another 1-1, is it? Sheesh! Sheesh! We just had a fucking 51 out of 75 Captain Marvel.
Threw
Holy
a
sheesh!
fork
Let's
in the
go.
sink.
What, the dog
Holy
again?
smokes. Dang. We just hit a peak, man.
At least I did it before you came back down.
Let's go. GG's. That was good. What else we got? Prowler. Agent Venom.
No. Oh.
This is another Spider-Man spot.
He's
Yep,
in my
Spider-Man spot. Daredevil.
Oh, I'm sneezing her
My
face.
gloves are getting tatered. Alright. We're on box 5, guys. Oh, you did? Sorry, bro.
Is that Aaron?
In a second, I'll get up.
No, I'm literally just asking if the air is on. If not, I can get up. Okay.
Do what?
Nothing.
We got Doctor Strange. We got a Prowler. We got a Gradius. Skunk Spider. Skunk Spider. Spider. He just likes it. Spider-Punk. That's cool. Spider-Punk? There's a Spider-Punk. Did you get Spider-Punk? Did you get Spider-Punk? Yeah, it's going with Spider-Punk tomorrow, so. Winter Soldier. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Wolverine, but he's hit like 20 freaking cards tonight and a 101. We got Shriek on the high series. What's it? We got a high series pack. Mysterio on the high
Bless you.
Thank you.
Black Dog. I can do some high series and then maybe high series. I mean, I think we've had a pretty good half case so far. DMG's have got to be another half. Looks like we might have a daily bugle. Looks like we might have a daily bugle. Yeah, we got a daily bugle. Good luck. Good luck. Black Panther in the high series. Let's go. We'll take that. And Green Goblin. Woo. Let's go. Green Goblin. Sheesh. I don't want to open that up all the way. Green Goblin getting some love. Gob Gobs. You see the 1-1? We're going to get a David Bugle. Put him over there. You guys clip me freaking out. Hitting that 1-1. That's probably, I bet if I watched that clip, it'd probably be, we got another sleep card. What is going on here? What is going on with this? What is going on? I think we have a nuclear level case on our hands here, guys. We got another Daily Bugle, I think. Iron Man. We got Boomerang. We got another Daily Bugle. We're just pulling some fire tonight, guys. Silk! Let's go to the Silk spot. Silk manifested that. Let's go. Alright, we're not going to open that up all the way. Ooh, that's dope. Look at that. Silk on the Daily Bugle. Let's go. Silk. Pulling some meat. Is this Miles or Spider-Man? It says Spider-Man. Or is that Miles? It says Spider-Man. Oh, no, it's Miles. Oh, it is Miles. Yeah, it's Miles. That is Miles. Yeah, that is Miles. Sorry, yeah. It's not Spider-Man, that's Miles. Yeah, you're right. That's Miles. Sorry. I thought it was Spidey. I guess Miles is Spider-Man, but it's Miles. Alright, yeah, it's Miles. Sorry, guys. I thought that was Spider-Man. It said Spider-Man. I looked back. It's Miles. Superior Spider-Man. We got Toxic. Mr. Negative. Tinker. And then we got Spider-Man on the high series. Take that. We will take that. Here's our sleep up for our Spidey spot. Yeah, it's 38 out of 49. She-Hulk, Sinister, Silk, SPDR, we got a Grandiose, good luck. Look on the Grandiose. And it is Spencer. Yeah, this case is very freaking cheap. It's alright. I mean, they gave away like, they probably gave away too much stuff, but you know, GG's, I'm stoked. I'm stoked we can pull some fire. Bye-bye. Alright, we got a Spider-Punk. Magneto on the high series. Take that. Take that. Haha, dude, this Spider-Man card is, this is dope. This is a dope looking card, man. Holy smokes, man. We got Falcon. We got Uncle Ben Parker. And then, we got Craven on the gold. What is that? That's gold FX. Nice. We'll take that. We'll take that. Dude, I'm still shaking, bro. Yeah, you got, where do you get off work? What is it called? I'm gonna have to like FedEx that to you or something. I'm not gonna send that to you. We'll have to talk.
Really?
Sorry guys, co-star's dead. GG's not cat's ball. 25 out of 50. We're gonna have to get rid of this radios here. Oh no, that's purple. We gotta get this mouse out sometime. Let's keep it. Alright, last pack. Box fab. I think we got a nuclear level case on our hands here, guys. If we don't hit a PMG in here, I don't know. Do you think that they would not give us PMGs? Sheesh! We get Spider-Man showing up. Alright, we gotta get that sleeved up. Looks like we got another Palladium. We got White Tiger in the high series. Sheesh. Alright. We gotta get this sleeved. We got Daredevil. We got. Well, I'm gonna get all these cards sleeved up, guys. Just, we got Green Goblin. And good luck. Good luck on the Palladium. Yeah, sleeping on those Palladium spots. That's go for cheap. Mysterio? Who manifested Mysterio? Who manifested Mysterio? Someone manifested Mysterio. That's cool. Yeah, we're having to
Thank you.